Violaine Chaumont, good afternoon and welcome to our SMB Weekly show. I'm delighted to have you here today. You are the founder and CEO of RNI, the company which we are going to talk about. Your educational background also is that you have a dual degree in both human nutrition and pharmaceutical law. So, RNI is a consulting firm specialized in regulatory and scientific affairs in the food, health, nutrition industry, and much more. And we are going to talk about it together. Tell us about the core of your business. So it is pretty simple. At RNI Consulting, we have a team of consultants and we specialize in two different areas. The first one is the regulation of health, over-the-counter, and nutrition products, and the second one is assessing their safety and effectiveness. Our job is to support companies in the pharma, food industry, and cosmetic area in order to develop products in compliance with current or future regulations, and especially to get marketing authorizations. An important point to know is that in the field of health, over-the-counter, nutrition, there are a lot of regulations. So beyond giving purely regulatory, medical, or technical advice, we will also give a strategic approach to help companies understand how to navigate through all of these regulations, which seems really essential today. Who are your customers specifically? So our customers, as I was explaining before, are mostly actors in the cosmetic, pharmacy, and food industry, which bring us to work on multiple types of products, ranging from dietary supplements, herbal medicines, wound care products, to medical devices, cough syrup, and even to smartphone health apps. So quite a diverse range of products. We have an office in the USA and another one in England, which allows us to work on regulatory blockades related to import-export. On top of that, we often work with merger and acquisitions, firms or departments, since we are often mandated to assess the regulatory compliance of companies' products to be acquired. And that is indeed a very important aspect in your field of work, a crucial point not to be overlooked. Today, how do you see your added value compared to other companies that could offer similar services? Yes, there are a number of peers who are qualified on the market. But I think in the past 15 years, we have really built our added value on three main pillars. First, we are a multidisciplinary team. At the beginning, RNI was focused on the food industry, but with the constant motion of the health industry and customers' new needs, we adapted our skills to match our customers' requests. The second pillar, I've just said it before, we give strategic advice, but we're also very business-oriented. So we will really take into consideration economic matters, our clients' business situation, but in an objective way, because we are a 100% independent consultant firm, a private company but fully independent with no stakes in any of our customers. Finally, the third pillar is that it's a real commitment for us, a true customer service focus, in a sense that at RNI, the direction given to all of our consultants is to support our clients. Even if there are disagreements with the public authorities, we defend our point of view. We continually support our clients and our recommendations, meaning at RNI, we provide after-sales services and we will defend our position with the authorities. You said it just before, you also have offices abroad. Is it definitely also one of your added values to be globalist, worldwide, present everywhere? It could definitely help companies, especially in French and European markets that are smaller, because if you go to the United States, companies already have a wide territory to cover, so on a French or European territory, it is an advantage to be able to help with the export, of course. And the future, Violaine Chaumont, how do you see RNI's future? Well, I see a bright future because we're impacted by two major aspects. The first is what I call regulatory inflation, meaning countries' and governments' abilities to generate new regulatory texts. Take the example of the COVID-19 crisis. We must have had 50 texts published within a quick amount of time, and it's not over yet, so we have to follow, understand, and implement. This is really an element that impacts us enormously. The more texts there are, the more work we have. And the second element is the health industry, along with countries' health policies. Our clients are present to answer customers' needs, so inevitably we are dependent on health policies. Beyond that, on a global scale, food and health are two key pillars that will never disappear. So eventually, our activity or service is essential for companies. It has a reality economically. Then the regulations today evolved in such ways that the scientific, toxicologic, safety, efficiency, and regulation aspects are more and more in demand or imposed. So therefore, our 2021, 2022, 2023 perspectives are good, and we really decided to strengthen the activity and the clinical, scientific, and toxicologic expertise, since it's really now mandatory to understand regulations.
Well, the future seems very flourishing. Let me remind our audience that you are the founder and CEO of RNI, a company we have just talked about today. I was really happy to welcome you on our SMB Weekly show. Thank you and see you soon.